Member for Ballina.
Thank you, Mr Acting Speaker. I rise today as the Greens spokesperson on the marine environment and fisheries to call on the government to restore full protections to our marine sanctuaries in New South Wales. It's time New South Wales moved past the tired and destructive politics of attacking marine parks and marine sanctuaries and recognise their ecological and economic value. New South Wales has some of the most biodiverse oceans in the world. Around 80% of marine species in this state are unique to Australia. The New South Wales community loves the coast and the coastal lifestyle. In my region, our ocean culture and local economy thrive on the Cape Byron Marine Park. Anything that puts that at risk will not be supported by my community. As the member for Ballina, I've heard loud the opposition to rezoning sanctuary areas at East Cape Byron and Taiagara Beach to allow shore-based line fishing. I'm sure similar opposition exists towards the 3 other marine parks across the state impacted by the amnesty process. The current beaches and headlands assessment consultation is the culmination of 4 years of political game playing around marine parks in this state. In 2011, the then O'Farrell government, in an effort to lock in upper house support from the Shooters and Fishers Party, announced a scientific audit of marine parks in New South Wales, leading to a fishing amnesty at 3 sanctuary zone sites across the state. In response to the findings, the government restored protections to 20 of the 30 sites before the last election. The remaining 10, Mr Acting Speaker, are now proposed to be permanently open to line fishing. Far from being grounded in science, the process has been mired in politics and has been widely criticised by the fishing industry, amateur fishers and environmentalists alike for overturning the robust process that established the original marine park plans in the first place. In January 2014, 220 marine scientists signed a joint statement of concern about the New South Wales government's approach. They criticised the amnesty for not being based on scientific research and made clear that sanctuary zones free of extractive industries must be the cornerstone of marine conservation. They stressed the role sanctuary zones play in helping to reverse the decline in marine health. Far from being low risk, the areas subject to the amnesty were described as vital habitat for many species by these experts. The Minister has previously said that if there is strong community opposition to the changes, the government is open to not proceeding with the rezoning. Well, that opposition is strong and the Minister is on strong footing to retain the sanctuaries. A survey in 2014 found 93% of people in New South Wales support marine sanctuaries. 64% of recreational fishers are opposed to marine sanctuaries being open for fishing. The public, including recreational fishers, instinctively understand that you need fish to fish, and sanctuary areas are the best way to ensure that there are fish for the future. The New South Wales Government's approach to marine protection should be based on establishing a comprehensive, adequate and representative network of marine parks, including sanctuary zones. This CAR process has been adopted at the Commonwealth level. While a threat and risk model can identify and reduce unnecessary impacts on our marine environment, it should be in addition to and not instead of a CAR network. A network of marine parks and sanctuaries act as an insurance policy for the marine environment, preserving marine ecosystems and building resilience to deal with the unexpected climate, storm, pollution or poor fishing management impacts. Currently, less than 7% of New South Wales waters are protected in marine sanctuaries. I'm glad to see the government continuing with the Hawkesbury Shelf Marine Bioregion consultation process. This is a critical gap in the New South Wales Marine Estate Network, and my hope and the Greens' hope is that this consultation process will lead to the establishment of a marine park in the Sydney region with appropriate sanctuary zones. However, let's not take a step backwards before we move forward. There's never been a more crucial time to ensure our marine estate management is world class. In response to ongoing news of global fish stock declines and threats from storm events, climate change, overfishing and pollution, countries like New Zealand, Chile and the United States have announced massive new marine sanctuaries. we need to get with the program.
We're hearing private members.